Hey guys, Danny Moon here. Y'all call me what you want, as long as it's respectful. This is going out to the collective, but it's for today's moon energy. That is why I am trying to get this done before I go to work. I am trying to get this done early so that you can, I want to say get it together. I don't really feel any terrible energy, nothing terrible. But I did write down a lot. So you'll see me moving a lot because I have to turn my computer on. I got to read all of this to you. Then I got to give you your cards. I'm cleaning my glasses now so that I can read. So this might be a long video, so get your popcorn. I got my coffee, which I'm not really sure if I should be drinking because a little bit of this energy, not even a little bit, a lot of it, depending on your circumstances and your situation and who you are, has to do with rushing, like making quick decisions, rushing, like leaving keys at home, gotta turn back around and get your keys, leaving paperwork, forgetting something at home, forgetting something at the office. I'm getting a lot of that. Now they're even giving me like losing things, like you might like, oh shit, I lost my keys, or I lost this, or I lost that. Spirit is trying to give me that you didn't lose it. It might be misplaced, it might have fell, just slow down. That's why I shouldn't be drinking any coffee, because we all need to slow down. This energy gives me excitement. It gives me like I don't know if I can say motivation, but it feels very driven. And all of that is great, but you still got to think logically when you are going about your daily life. Even if it's a conflict with someone, you don't want to make no rush decisions. Or even if it's something happy and you're planning a trip, you don't want to make any rush decisions because you don't want to lose no money. You want to read fine print. This is the energy that I'm getting. I did two 15-minute meditations, and one of them was supposed to be for me, but it ended up for y'all. So I'm sure that there is a lot of messages. Sorry, y'all, I'm turning my computer on. You just have to listen to the end because there's so many messages. Look at the paper, y'all. Okay, I had to stop writing because I just said, let me press record and let's go. Okay, so this is for anyone who's watching today. Full moon energy, 5th. This is what is this? The full moon in Leo. I'm not an astrologer, so my thing is check on that. 10, 14. So check on that, please. But I really do think it's full moon in Leo. Okay. So let's start from the top. First of all, I got the name like Ty, T-Y, but I feel like it's a longer name. Tyshawn, Ty Asia, Ty something. I don't know, but I got the word Ty. So not the word, but it was a name like Ty. I feel like I got other names, but I feel like that's for my reading that I have tonight. I have a private reading tonight, so anyway, thank you, Spirit, so much for being here. No matter who you believe in, let's do a small prayer. Thank you, Source, for coming in and protecting this reading. Please send Archangel Michael in to really protect this reading. Thank you so much for all of the energy that you're giving us to keep going, keep striving, keep moving forward. Please come in and open up my senses so that I can give accurate messages to the collective about this full moon energy. Please continue to watch over us. Please continue to watch over our steps and guide us. Thank you to my deceased loved ones and my spirit guides and everybody else who is around me and the collective, giving us all this great energy, keeping our vibrations high, and not letting us sink or drown. In Jesus' name, amen. So more to be, so more to be, so more to be. And that is for whoever believes in Jesus or whatever. Just take it as it comes. If you don't take it, just let that part go. So the first thing I wrote down was slow down / take your time, don't trip. But I literally got that somebody tripped, like over a shoe, tripped over your foot, tripped over a chair. So watch out for that. Now remember the full moon in Leo. Check on that because I'm not an astrologer, but I do think that I am correct. What was I gonna say? Dag. Oh, this full moon energy. It is the moon. Full moon is here today, but it was here yesterday. You should have saw that moon. It was so beautiful. I could have. I'm so connected to the moon. It's ridiculous, you know what I mean? So, and I'm sure a lot of you are too, you know what I mean? My little metaphysical babies, my little metaphysical witches, I know that y'all are connected to this moon too. So this is the time to really center yourself. Now, if you just support me and you're not into the metaphysical thing, I thank you so much for subscribing. Press like and leave a comment. But still listen to the message. And even though you think you might not be connected to the moon, you probably are. So, what was I saying? Please don't lose your train of thought, Karen, Danny, whatever you call me. Slow down, take your time, and don't trip. I literally felt the trip happening. So, that's what I was telling you. The moon is today, but you know, maybe you don't know. 3 moons before and 3 moons before. 3 days before and 3 days after, you can feel this moon energy, okay? So, and moons are strong. You could probably feel it lingering even after those 3 days. So like if you didn't trip today, you might trip next week, you know, today, tomorrow, or Tuesday. Or maybe you tripped 2 days ago. Who knows, you know? So when I'm giving out these messages that Spirit is giving me, don't nixay it. Don't be like, nah, that's not me. You got to take your time and think about it. And sometimes you got to wait 3 days before and 3 days after. So slow down, take your time, don't trip. The next thing I wrote down was plans / excitement. So like I said, people are excited about whatever future trip is coming up. And that's cool. Just make sure that you prioritize and you write things down. You write a budget. When you are going on a trip, you need a budget. You know what I mean? And even if you don't have no money now and you don't know how you're going to do it or work it out or something like that, if this is something you want to do, you pray on it, do some candle magic, y'all. And the ones who don't believe in it, just take my word for it. Light a candle. But when you light the candle, make sure all the warning labels are off. Make sure you get a little incense. See my little incense? You cleanse your candle. You know, cleanse it inside, outside. And when you light that intention, you light it. You say the intention out loud within yourself. I like to say my things out loud. And you light that candle and don't put the candle out. You know what I'm saying? Watch it burn. You know, I know some people when they leave the house, they don't like to leave their candles burning. Snuff it out with a spoon so that you don't take the intention away. You know what I'm saying? But if you are wanting to go somewhere, do it. Just make sure you look at the fine print. Make sure you save. Make sure you write things down so they're tangible. You know, I say these things over and over and over because it's real. The next thing I wrote down, and I feel like there's more to say with this plans and excitement, but there's so much that I just want to run through it, and if Spirit pushes me or gives me something more, I'll come back to it. Unexpected, there was more to say about this trip, this trip, but I'll get back to it, okay? Unexpected shit. I thought I wrote down shift. So it could be shit, but it might shift your soul. It might shift your energy. This moon too is bringing a lot of unexpected shit. Like people knocking at your door, phone calls, unexpected, and for some reason when I was meditating on it and when I got that, it was somebody looking at their baby. Like, you know, like a 2-year-old or something, like, oh shit, like you can walk, like, oh shit, like, did you say dad? Like I'm just giving you bad examples, but I saw a vision of, oh, and do you like my do-rag? So, very normal and regular for me. If you like it, leave it in the comments. So I was getting a vision like that, but Spirit was just giving me the vision of all type of unexpected things are going to be taking place 3 days before, 3 days after, and even a little bit more. So spirit just wants you to be on point. They want you to not react. Like, and everybody reacts to things that are unexpected, but slow down. And now that you're getting this message and you're getting this reading, do not react in a crazy hostile way. You got to keep your energy together. You know, you want to absorb this energy, this moon energy. And what I mean by that is, like, in my meditation, I literally saw my regular place that I go to in my meditation, and I was standing under the moon, and I just was absorbing in my meditation, absorbing the moon energy, letting it linger around me, letting it linger in my soul instead of going against the grain. You know what I'm saying? So when something unexpected comes up, sorry, y'all know when I stop, they start speaking. This has something to do with a relationship. You know what I'm getting? I'm getting like, and this is, every message is not for everyone. You got to listen to the end. Maybe only one message is for you, okay? But this particular thing they're giving me is that somebody's saying, like, this shit ain't unexpected. I already knew he or she was going to do this. You know what I mean? I already knew he or she was going to do this. It's kind of like a knowing. If they give me any more, I'll give it to you. Ooh, the next thing I wrote down was soup. Someone is making some great smelling, yummy potato, celery, carrot, thick soup. I don't know if you're, and then when I wrote soup down, I put / health. So some of you are doing it for health reasons, you know, because of cold or because you have a cold or anything else. But some of you are just making soup. But the health thing, I need y'all to stay on top of that, because I also wrote down, all the way down here, I wrote doctor's appointment. So do not forget your doctor's appointment. Do not be late. Do not be, have anxiety. They're showing me the 9 of swords now. Do not have anxiety about going to the doctor. You have to live in your own energy, and you have to have some type of belief system, you know, no matter what. And like, my system is God, Jesus, you know, heaven. Your belief system could be something totally else, but you got to believe in it. And you got to believe that you are protected. You got to believe that you're here to leave a legacy. You got to believe that you're here to further your children. And if you don't have children, further yourself. You have to believe in going the holistic route, even if it's a little expensive. You got to look into it. There's certain things that you got to have a knowing of, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know if that has anything to do with this moon energy, but don't let this, let me tell you something, more moons, when we have full moons, shit goes awry. Shit goes crazy. If you watching this and you in the medical, we work in a hospital, a clinic, you a doctor, you a nurse, you a RN, you whatever you are, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know, y'all see a lot of bullshit during full moons, you know what I mean? So you can take something like a doctor's appointment, and just the energy will just get you super anxiety, like, I don't want to go, I'll postpone this, or I woke up late, or I'm so scared. Just pull that back. Pull it back. Understand that sometimes this energy can affect the collective worse than it affects somebody else. You know what I mean? When I say the collective, people who are using their gifts. You know, people who have gifts. People who are waking up to their gifts. People who know they got gifts. You know what I mean? Sometimes this energy can do something to our energy. So just please keep that in mind, and just keep your doctor's appointments. Okay, next thing is, even now, y'all, I'm feeling a rush of energy, you know what I mean? But I have to slow myself down in order to get the proper messages out to y'all. The next thing I wrote down was car troubles / get it looked at / inspection. Some of y'all need an inspection. I know I do. The next thing I wrote down was oil change or tires. So just get it. If you need to get your car looked at, just get it looked at. Sorry, y'all. And you know, this is a hard one to give advice for, because if there's no money, you'll keep it lingering and lingering and lingering. And you really don't need to do that. So you need to kind of find a way. You ask your support system, let them know you pay them back. You know, let him or her or your family, whoever it is that you pay him back. But you got to get your card looked at, you know. The next thing I wrote down was conflict / annoyance. Like I put or annoyance. So it's maybe either you're arguing or disagreeing, or there's some type of annoyance that you're having with someone. It doesn't have to be a relationship, but it could be anybody. You know what I mean? And then I put next to that a bill. It's almost like someone was arguing or annoyed because someone else didn't pay a bill, or you're annoyed at the bill. You know what I mean? Something you related to your situation. Who wouldn't be annoyed when they get a bill? I'm always annoyed when I get a bill. So, I mean, that's for everyone, you know? I wasn't feeling that energy, though. I was feeling the energy at, Dad, you expect me to pay another bill? Like, you can't even pay this bill for me? Like, I was getting that type of energy. Or I have to pay your bill again, like something like that. The next thing I wrote down was discouraged / internet dating. I know all about this, y'all. Don't get discouraged. I tell a coworker of mine, sometimes you gotta go into it with the mindset of just having fun. If it works, it works. If you get to go on a date, you get to go on a date. But when you go into it with these high expectations of, I'm going to look for my wife or my husband, then you gonna let yourself down, because it's the internet. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that you can't. My niece married her husband off the internet. You know what I mean? So it is possible, but it's all about how you go into it. You cannot let your heart get in front of your mind. You cannot let your heart or your desire of wanting something in front of your logic. You know what I mean? Just play it easy. You know what I'm saying? And be aware of red flags. And I'm definitely going to do that too at the end of this, if I could find it. Yeah, so don't get discouraged. I get discouraged a lot. But then when I get discouraged, I just put it down for a little while, like a month. I don't mess with whatever dating site. You know what I mean? I just put it down, and then in a month I go back. You know, when my energy is right, my mind is right. You know what I mean? And when I talk to people, I keep it real light, and I tell them real in the beginning, like, I'm first looking for a friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go into it with just trying to look for a friend, like, let's be friends and let's see where it go. Then you won't be so let down. You know what I mean? Oh, here you go. I was looking for the romance deck because I'm just hearing about these red flags. So, this one too, y'all. I don't even use this deck, but I'm gonna use this one. But I'm telling you now, I'm gonna have to read out of the book for some of these, because I'm just going to. There's a whole explanation for that, but I don't feel like going through it right now. Just know I might have to read out the book for that. What else did I write down? So don't get discouraged. Just take it for what it is. You know what I mean? Take a break and come back to it. The next thing is a meeting. Then I put / next week. And the advice there, because I was trying to ask Spirit, okay, so what do you want them to do? They showed me a meeting. And then someone standing up. So it might be a large meeting. But they telling me to tell y'all to pay attention. This meeting could be on Wednesday. They're giving me the day of Wednesday. So if that is not for you and there's no meeting on Wednesday, something could be happening for some of you on Wednesday. Pay attention. Be aware. Don't leave nothing home. Take notes if you have to. Don't let your energy get too excited, or not excited, annoyed, or anything like that. Please pay attention to whatever you got going on Wednesday. So a meeting / next week, pay attention / doctor's appointment. So you might have a doctor's appointment on Wednesday. I don't know why they're showing me somebody walking their kid to the bus. I don't know if that has to do with Wednesday or every day, but just pay attention to your kid, your surrounding area, the bus driver, you know what I mean? Kissing and loving up on your baby before they get on that bus. They're showing me that. The next thing I wrote down was rekindle / great sex. So this sounds like an ex. This sounds like, and if it's not an ex, I don't know. If you had great sex with somebody you knew from the past, I don't know what to say to that. I mean, or if you're going to, you know, maybe you don't know it yet. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know what advice spirit. I would just say be careful. You know, be careful. Remember the mind and the heart and the mind. Two different things, and you don't want to get ahead of yourself either or. You don't want to be too logical, you know what I mean, too like this in your mind. You don't want to be too I'm in love, you know. Just be safe and be careful, and don't have any expectations, you know what I mean. Lay it out on the table. I feel like before people have sex, they need to not talk about it, and that's not what I'm saying, but you should know the person. And if this is somebody that you knew, you should be having a talk with yourself. Like, is this something that I want to do? Am I going to be overly emotional if it don't work out the way I wanted to? You know, I'm getting them right now. They're giving me yeast infection or itchy. That's not me. That's what spirit is giving me. So watch out for that. And you know, everybody's bodies change. Their chemicals, their bodies change. So, you know, you might have to, maybe you never douched before and you need to douche. Whoever's a guy and watching this, I'm super sorry, but I got to give what spirit gives me. So just close your ears, okay? For us women, sometimes you got to douche. Sometimes you gotta sit in the bathtub, and sometimes you gotta go to your GYN and see what's up. You know what I mean? It's not the end of the world. Okay, we are women. The next thing I wrote down was juicing / celery / kale. So I loved when I got this, because I literally saw the blender and saw somebody was juicing. And I should take that back. Maybe you was just doing it for that day coming up, or in the past, who knows. But juicing is really good. It detoxes you. It cleanses you out, and this is what we all need. The collective, whoever's watching, we all need to clean our bodies out. You know, you should be taking a dump, if not 2 or 3 times a day, at least once a day. You know what I mean? Remember, those toxins can turn into like parasites in your body. So you really have to. The seasons are changing. You know, your skin. You got to get on top of your vitamins and detoxing. That's the best thing I can tell you. The next thing I wrote down was rush decisions. Don't make no rush decisions, because it ain't gonna turn out in your favor. There's your advice. Okay. It's time. Oh, and some people are contemplating on moving. Spirit said it's time to move. So don't get me wrong. If you don't have the money, or if you're not ready yet, Spirit is just saying now is the time to get on top of. Okay, it's time to move. I'm seeing 555, and I'm seeing a house. So it's time for change. You know, 555 is about change. So just make sure you are getting all your ducks in a row. A timeline, like if you're not ready to move now, but you'll be ready to move by next year, or in 6 months, 3 months, 2 months, whoever. Just stop saying it, stop talking about it. It's time to be about it. Okay. Tax season is here. I don't know, they're giving me that. Do your taxes. Make sure everything is legit and up, because the IRS don't play. Spirit, talk to me. What do you want me to start with the collective? I don't know. I'm sorry, y'all. I know I should have finished this sentence. They're talking to me about scrying, and I have not really did it yet. I usually, you know, I see out of my third eye. You know what I'm saying? I listen to what Spirit gives me. I don't know why they are like, they want me to scry. So, you know, you can scry in water. You can scry with anything. You know, you can scry with anything. It's about what Spirit wants you to see. So I just put my crystals down and let me see what I see. I see a beach and a bird. It's cold, so I don't know who's going to the beach, but that could be a symbol for you for some type of now they're giving me the word freedom. And they're focusing on like this bird flying over the water, and it does feel very free. So, you know, they're giving me cigar and a motorcycle with a motorcycle jacket. They're giving me a turtle. Turtles, you got to look up the spiritual meaning to turtles, but turtles to me, I feel like slow and steady wins the race, and I am telling you with this moon energy to slow down. Oh, in my meditation, I forgot to tell you, they did show me like these angels, um angels or deceased loved ones. I don't know. They was all in white and they was shining. The energy was coming off of them, and they was holding hands like in a circle around the world. So that could be so much. That could be so much, because right now we're in a time where we don't know what wars are popping off. We know, there's so much. I don't even want to be political right now or touch on everything that's happening in the world. But I feel like they're trying to say, we're protecting you. We are protecting you. Maybe you're overly watching the news or overly invested in what's going on right now in the world, and it's maybe could be affecting you. Spirit is just saying again, slow down, and understand that you are protected. The world is protected no matter what it feels or seems like. The world is protected. Ooh, they're showing me now. Mm, oh man, this is a lot. They're showing me now like rebuilding. They're showing me almost like not the tower. They're showing me the world, the globe, I should say, because outside of it is like space, and I just see either Earth or the globe, the world crumbling and rebuilding back up. And that's what they mean about protecting us. These times of signs of the times are supposed to be happening right now. Somebody has to walk away from either something or some person that's not serving you. I kind of say that in all my videos, but it's usually like that. It's like we stay in something that we don't supposed to stay in. Like they're giving me the word encapsulate, like encapsulated. You know what I mean? Like maybe you can't find, because they're showing me a person encapsulated. Like how can I leave? Like, you know what I mean? That's what you got to do. You got to center yourself. You got to really like close your eyes, center yourself, and think about what ways you can change this situation. Maybe it doesn't have to do with leaving. Maybe it has to do with just a separation. Whether it's a family, a friend, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, whatever it is. Maybe it just means take some time. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they're giving me improv. That's what it has to do with acting. Improvisation. Improv, if you know, what does that mean? Improv. I know that has to do with acting, but if you know, put it in the comments. Um, They keep giving me this bird. They're talking to me about breath work and breathing. Talking to me about being overworked. Spending time with family. They gave me the word beets or beetle juice. Like, isn't there a vegetable named beets? Isn't there a beet? That's a vegetable, right? A beet. B-E-E-T. Beet. And then the movie Beetlejuice. If I was you, I would look up the angel meaning to a beetle. They're giving me the number 23 and 18. They're giving me the day Wednesday again. Just be aware on Wednesday. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. Be aware of even good things. Just be open on Wednesday. You know what I mean? But when you be open, have your heart and your mind open to receive blessings. You know what I'm saying? And even if something goes awry, the blessing is that you'll be okay. So see the blessings. They're giving me like baby girl. Like, you know how somebody says baby girl? Like if someone's nickname is baby girl. This is the Energy Spirit Oracle deck. Okay, Spirit, what do you want the collective to know out of this deck? Overall energy for the collective. Phase entanglement, emotional influence. Phase entanglement, emotional influence. I forgot what that was about. I always, whenever I get that card, I always feel like it's about gossip. And the number is 33 on there. So that is a 6. I choose an optimistic and joyous approach to life. I surrender myself with people. I surround myself with people who share their happiness with me. Whether you're around happy or unhappy people, you can carry their vibration when you leave their presence. Remember, I'm always talking to you about energy and being aware. You should be aware about your crew and who you're around. And even if you're a loner, like an introvert like me, you still got to go to work. You still are around some people. You know, just be aware of your energy can be like Velcro. I just told somebody that their energy is like Velcro. You can pick people's vibrations and their energy up, and it can affect you. So don't let that happen. I'm going to put these away because they're just focusing on this bird. Going into a sunset that's showing me now. Like going into, it's beautiful what they're showing me. Somebody got to get their prescription. Like a, medicine from the pharmacy. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much for being here and giving us these messages, please. What do you want the collective to know for this moon energy? They just said not to be afraid. whoever's afraid of something, that's if fear is holding you back from expanding or anything of getting out of a relationship or talking to a family member or talking to a friend, do not let fear stop you, you know. And there's really no advice. You just got to push through it. You have to look at the situation and see if the situation, do you care about the situation enough? If you don't really care about it, just leave it to the side. But if it's something that you are fearful of and you need to push through, you got to push through. That's the only way you're going to grow. That's the only way you're going to grow. Elements, nature, spirits, the 4 elements. So if you are my metaphysical baby, my witchy babies, you know, you are... you know, you got to know what your element is. You know, are you a earth sign? Are you a fire sign? Are you a air sign? A water sign, you know, and forget about their sign. Maybe you're just connected to like moon magic or water magic, you know, and look, it's outside. Spirit is trying to tell you, get up and get out. Get this, like this energy. This is not for everyone. I'm just saying, if you feel stuck or in a stagnant, like a suffocating energy, you got to get outside. You got to walk it off. Somebody's knee is hurting. I see a brace over the knee. Maybe that's why you got to get medication from the pharmacy. It could be separate people. I'm just saying. I'm just giving you what Spirit is giving me. Don't be on time constraint. I see somebody like their leg is shaking. They looking at the time. Time is time. Time could be a great thing and time could be a bad thing. Nothing should have you like looking at. Nothing should have you like that. You know what I mean? Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Make sure. Now, should you be on time to something? Of course, you should be on time to something. You know what I mean? But stop. You have to have a knowing. You have to lean on your belief. You have to know that you are going to be okay, regardless if it's on time or not on time. You're on time. You know, stop looking at the clock. It's just going to make it. When you look at the clock, that's almost like looking towards the future. And what does that do? Cause anxiety. Somebody has to go downtown. Wherever you live, somebody got to go downtown. Could be to the courts or to pay a bill or I don't know. But someone has to go downtown. What else, Spirit? Too many. I'll just take that one. I'll take all 3 of these. Yeah. Dreams, twos. I wanted to just now say somebody's crown chakra is really opening up. And you're getting a lot of downloads and a lot of messages. Please don't take them for granted. Write them down. That means Spirit is trying to, your deceased loved one, someone's trying to get a message to you. So you really got to like decode it. You got to understand what they're telling you. Talent guides. Spirit mentors and teachers. So this has to do with, you do music, you sing, you do any rap, whatever. You have guides around you. You know what I'm saying? But even though you got guides around you, you still got to do your part. You know what I mean? You got to see if your team around you is trying to further you or flourish with you. You know, are they trying to get from you? You got to really analyze 7 of Pentacles. Analyze your situation. Is this going to work for me? Should I, I don't want to say anybody give up on their dreams, but it's something that you got to really look at and look at your team. You got to look at fine print. You got to look at, are you doing this for a hobby? Should I expand? What should I do? Your crown chakra is open. This is the time, especially during this moon energy, to really get things done, but don't be in a rush. Creation, and that goes with music too. This says creation, soul expression, something new. So something new could be coming your way. You know what I mean? Something that where you will be creating. It could be a thought creating. It could be crafting with your hands. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But be open to it and follow through on it. Archangel Haniel, I'm going to say. Joy, blessings, and intuition. Blessings, baby. Baby girl. That's what I'm going to say. Blessings. I love it. Um, all right. Let's see what's in here. We on 39 minutes. I feel like I went pretty quickly. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. And I'm a little proud of myself for scrying. I never did it. You know what I mean? Spirit Tarot, can you tell me what's coming up for the collective? How is this moon energy affecting the collective? And how is it going to affect them like next week? So talk to me about the collective and next week. Again, they're showing me a doctor's office. Maybe you work in a doctor's office. I don't know. Somebody or a few of you are going through something with your baby father. Like, and it's really like either hurting you or annoying you or making you mad. That's not for everybody. I'm just telling you. Ooh, all of a sudden I felt like gayness in the room. LGBT, I love it, 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 I love it. You know I love everybody, so I love it. I'm on your team too, the Rainbow Squad. I love it. I don't know what spirit is trying to tell me with that, but I just all of a sudden got like I'm gonna just say one-on-one action. I love it. Spirit. They're just giving me, this is the time. This is not for everyone. All these messages are not for everyone, but take what you can. You know, they're giving me like this is a tough time for somebody. You know what I mean? And all you could do really is push through. Just like I was telling the person with the fear, you got to push through. Even if it's a dark time, heavy weight on you time, you got to push through. And how do you push through? The first thing you got to do is breathe. You gotta sit down and breathe. No phone, no kids, no nothing. Like, you gotta find your sacred place in your space, your house, your apartment, whatever, and you gotta sit down and breathe. You have to, and light that candle. I'm telling you, light a white candle. You know what I mean? You could light blue. I don't care what color. Just light a candle and take the warning labels off, okay? And ask these questions. Some of you got a deep dive. I'm gonna do that deck too. What deck was that? That's the mermaid deck. Some of you got to do some deep diving. You got to find out. Yeah, they're giving me the word introspection. Like, that introspection is you. You got to do the deep dive on you. Where you're going wrong. Taking accountability. Opening up. Listening. Like, you know, you got to do some introspection. The Hermit card. Yes. Some of you are... You're going to get some either unexpected money, or maybe you know the money's coming to you. And it might be a little bit more than you expected. Or it might come to you when maybe like you thought it was going to come to you on the 10th and it came to you on the 8th. Like something like that they're giving me. Blessings they're giving me that song. And then I'm not a singer and I don't know the words. Blessings like. And then sorry. I don't know why Spirit gave me that. Maybe they're saying the word blessings. Like you are blessed in any which way. Even if you are going through a very hard, dark time, you still blessed. You have to realize that, though. You have to see that. And you'll probably say, how am I blessed? You woke up. I woke up like this. You blessed. You know, you have another 24 hours, another 1 hour to make changes in your life. You know what I mean? Let me tell you something, okay? I could go on and on about how you are blessed, okay? I don't care if you got a penny in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? You have more time to make changes in your life. You know what I mean? To climb that hill, fight that battle. That is a blessing on its own. I want y'all to look up my friend. I don't know why she just popped in my head. I love you, Pasky, if you're watching. She has a YouTube channel. Her Goddess 11. Goddess Nubia. Goddess Nubia 1111. Look her up. Her YouTube is awesome. You know what I mean? It's awesome. I don't know why she just popped up in my head. Oh, maybe because she always looks at my videos. So, hey, girl. All right, y'all. Spirit, talk to me about the collective. What's coming up for them next week? I got pie, so somebody could be making a pie, eating a pie, receiving a pie. I'm going to put this back in the deck. This is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Not the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands in reverse. So, upright, all these cards mean a lot. So all the aces in the deck is a new beginning, okay? A new beginning in something. Sometimes my Ace of Wands is my sex card, you know what I mean? So, you know, maybe there was no sex, or maybe the sex couldn't get up, or maybe the sex wasn't good, you know? Maybe it's not going to be a new beginning. And it's going to be okay. This to me, because the card came out, it's just a delay. It's just a delay. The Ace of Wands is also something that you're very passionate about. If it's not sex, it could be your craft. You know what I mean? Maybe there's a delay. And if there's a delay on your craft or your expansion or your thing, ask yourself why and get this card upright, okay? And that could be, I don't know why, welding, anything, machinery, it could be anything that is your craft. Making t-shirts, making pies, you know what I mean? So for next week, it may not come, you know, it may not come, but you have to sit down and ask yourself, why is this delayed? Why is it not coming? Maybe your money will be delayed. The Ace of Wands has nothing to do with money, you know what I mean? But I know I'm passionate about my coins, you know what I mean? It could be that, but it's just a delay. Don't freak out about it. I'm getting two things right now. I'm getting like somebody opening their stove for heat. My mother used to do that back in the day. So I don't know what's up with that. Maybe you're cold and you want more heat or something like that. Saving on electricity, paying an electricity bill. Cause they're giving me opening the stove, and they're giving me a heater too. Somebody needs to make a wand. You need to craft a wand. If my metaphysical babies, maybe you just bought a wand. Maybe you was looking at a wand. Maybe you have a wand. But somebody needs to make a wand. Something with a wand. And so what was the second thing, Spirit? See, here it goes. It comes and goes. But they are giving me roller skates right now. Maybe you're a great roller skater, or maybe you need to go roller skating. Do something different. Have fun. Next week for the collective. Ooh, I love it. I kind of love it. Okay, the Four of Wands in reverse. I said earlier what I wrote down was about moving. The Four of Wands upright is about like a new home. And if it's not about a new home, like moving in with someone, this right here, a reef, whatever you want to call this, I don't know, is like a threshold. Like it's like a new cycle. The Four of Wands is like a new cycle. A new cycle. So when it comes in reverse, either you don't want to move in with the person, or you don't want to start this new cycle with a person, or you're seeing somebody's truth, you know, somebody's truth. I'm getting like somebody feels like they have bad luck. You don't have bad luck. Karma's karma. Karma comes around to everybody. So you got to do some introspection and ask, what have you done in your lifetime? But I am getting bad luck. God is not going to do that. Source is not going to give you bad luck. You know what I mean? If there is a delay on this house, a delay on this new cycle, this new threshold, it's just a delay. You know what I mean? You got to go back to the drawing board and see, should I do this? Should I move in with this person? Should I get this house? Should I be looking at a second house, a second apartment, a second thing? You know what I'm saying? And this is all. Now look, the 1111 is like this, and that's good luck. Okay, 1111 is the good luck number, that you being watched over. Your gods are with you. You're okay. But when you turn it like that, it's still 1111. You are okay. Your gods are with you. Everything happens in divine time. Okay, and it's funny because the Wheel of Fortune came out with that. The Wheel of Fortune and it came out upright. The Wheel of Fortune is about stepping on the wheel in the correct way. So maybe these pauses or these delays is something that you're supposed to go through right now. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune, there could be some money coming to you, but overall, this is about not going backwards. It's about furthering your future, stepping on, am I making the right decision, and using your intuition and knowing that you are being directed, being guided. I love it. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is a new opportunity coming to you. I love it. It could be next week or it could be further down the line, but it's small because the pages are young and immature. But the Page of Pentacles is a new opportunity that you're creating, I feel like, for yourself. And what I mean by that, it's like you're out looking for a job, or even a part-time job, Uber, food, delivering food, anything. You're bringing in small amount of money, but you're creating opportunity for yourself. I love that. I love it. And don't look at the smallness of the money. Look at how you created. Look at the big picture. The big picture is you created that. You took action and you created that. And this video is going to go over an hour, y'all. I'm sorry because the messages are flooding in, so I got to give it to you. Somebody wants to go on a cruise, or you're planning on going on a cruise. That's great. Just make sure that you tangible, write everything down, budget, same thing that I said earlier. The Magician, you can do anything you want. You hold all the cards. You hold all the wands with passion in you, the cups, the love in you, the swords, the thoughts, the communication in you. You know what I mean? The pentacles. Even if you feel like you don't have money, you can craft your own money. Money is energy. Start looking at it like that. When you give it out, it comes right back in. You have to start really sitting in that and believing that, because it's true. Money is not just here for you. You know what I'm saying? Or for them, or money is energy, in and out, just like us, in and out. You know what I mean? Bottom of the deck is the Tower. So watch out for something crumbling around you, or something that needs to leave your life, but the foundation is going to be stable, and work off of that. If you're doing anything in excess, like drinking or smoking, you need to chill. That's part of detoxing. That's fasting. You need to say, okay, for 1 week, I'm going to put this down. You know what I mean? For 1 week, I'm not going to do this. Somebody needs or wants to go to like a thrift store. Maybe you could work in a thrift store, but I'm not really getting that energy. Ace of Pentacles. I love it. This is a new beginning. This is an engagement. Like if someone asked you to marry them. This is a new house. This is a new something. New job, new career. I love it. I love it. And you know why I love it? And I know that I keep repeating myself. You're crafting. You're creating your own new beginning. And I love that. Money is coming in, and I am getting social media. So like maybe you're monetized, or you're getting money through social media, which is awesome. The Chariot. Remember earlier, maybe I didn't mention it. I don't know if I mentioned it, but this was the energy that I was getting in the meditation. Things are going really quickly, and you need to slow down. You have to slow down. Some of you are like happy that it's moving quickly, whatever it is, monetization, a new job, going to school. Some of you are really happy about that, and I want you to be happy about it. but I need you to slow down because you're going to miss something. Whether it's the fine print, whether it's wording, whether it's letting people get over on you, whatever it is. Theft, steal, I don't know why that came, but I'm just saying, slow down. Slow down. I'm getting a concert. Maybe some of you are going to a concert. Maybe you and a loved one is going to a concert. This is happiness. This is something that you either are in or you're trying to create. 10 of Cups, happy card. Somebody wants to get their child a bike. Queen of Cups, or you just got your child a bike. Queen of Cups is using your intuition on things. That's why I'm telling you to slow down. You can't be rushing like this, and you're not going to be able to hear or feel your intuition. I'm getting that energy big time, y'all, of like, live in the moment. Take a minute to sit still. And you don't got to literally sit, but like if you are rushing out of your home, if you are rushing to work, if you're rushing at work, if you're rushing with your craft, it's not going to work. Something's going to go left. So you got to listen to your intuition. You got to listen to your higher self. I am seeing a lot of rituals, candles, I guess, for this moon energy. I love that. It's great. Just make sure your intentions, your rituals are done properly. Make sure everything is cleansed. Something about the left side, maybe your evil eye. You see, this is on my left side, and my Hansa hand is on my left side. Something about your left side. I'm not feeling stroke, but it could be stroke left side. Something could be hurting you on the left side. I don't know. I'm just giving the messages, y'all. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. I'm even giving like dipping your candle in oil, like some type of oil. You're protected, very protected. This is your deceased loved ones watching over you, your guides watching over you, source watching over you. They're giving me the sense of they're proud of you, watching. They're proud of your gratitude. They're proud of your action taken. They're proud of what you're doing with the collective, how you're helping, how you're part of. Now, if you're not of none of that and you're not in this metaphysical, just know your deceased loved ones, your aunt, your mama, I'm getting uncle. I'm getting grandmother. They're all very close. Very close. Very close. Very close. And look, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. That means you're moving too quickly. You're not thinking. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving horse in the deck. A lot of people don't like the Knight of Pentacles because they stay at the same spot for like 6 months, 6 years, like a long time, you know what I mean? Building up their thought pattern and building their money. It's a good card, don't get me wrong, but a lot of people don't like because they move so slow. But when it comes in reverse, either you not moving at all and you stagnant and you stuck and you need to shake it up. You need to move somewhere in your life, either your energy. You know, I always tell people, move your shit around in your house. You know what I mean? You know, cleanse your altar. You know, make your altar different. I said that I was going to do that. I might do that too. I'm going to do that too. So if you feel stuck in some type of way in any area of your life, you got to take action and move shit around. You know what I'm saying? Starting with your own physical, your clothes. Give your clothes to Goodwill. You know, the ones you're not wearing. There's people out there who need it. It's cold outside. I did get Miami, like somebody might be going to Miami, Palm Springs, something like that. I just see Miami, I see it. It's beautiful. Or this is either you stuck or you moving too quickly. 4 of Cups, 4 Cups. Like what you bored at work? You bored in your relationship? What you bored with? You know what I'm saying? Like God, your source has given you too much for you to be bored. Okay? And don't get me wrong, I get bored sometimes too. I get bored with my same routine. I get bored with my introverts, with my introvertness. You know, I get bored sometimes, but as soon as I start feeling that way, I start moving. When I start moving, first of all, I feel like I'm losing weight when I'm moving, so I try to move a lot. You know what I mean? I go outside, I catch some air. You know what I'm saying? I pick up my cards. When I start feeling like this, Because this is one thing to feel bored, but you see how his or her, you know, you like this. It's almost like you mad about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you bored because you making yourself bored. There's things out there you could do. But the Four of Cups is about staying in gratitude mode. It's about being grateful, and it's about not being bored. You should never be bored. There's always a book to read or a book to listen to on your Kindle. You know what I'm saying? There's always knowledge to be learned. I'm just throwing this out there. If you feel like someone's cheating, this is confirmation for you. You need to do what you got to do. You need to, don't rush into anything. Take your time. Make sure you have your receipts. You don't want to look like a fool. But if your intuition is telling you like something ain't right, because I didn't get no 3 of Cups or whatever. I'm just saying, I ain't get no 3 of nothing. But I'm just saying, this is your time to stop. Don't dwell and be sad about it. That's not for everyone either. Someone's thinking about going to school, or someone's a life coach, or maybe going to school to be a life coach or something like that. Too many, Spirit. Too many. It's already been an hour. Come on, I only need 2 more, Spirit. What's coming up for the collective? Okay. I think I like this together. The Hanged one, the Hanged Man, which is about being stuck or still, but being enlightened. So some people don't like this card either because it gives stagnant vibes. But my thing, I do agree with that. It does give stagnant vibes. But you see how his head is lit up? That means you know something. You know that you don't supposed to be in the same place, that you have been there for over a year. You've been over there over 2 years. You've been 5 years, 10 years. I don't care. You know that it's time for you to move. Either literally move, or it's time for you to move your energy, or it's time for you to do something different. It's like you know. So Spirit is just trying to give you that nudge of, because you know, and I told to you about your crown chakra being open and the downloads coming in, then you need to move on that. I'm getting a new pair of sneakers, Pumas, I don't know. But back to this. I like that these two came out, because it's like, not that I like it. On one hand, this means you're stuck in regret. You're stuck in thinking about what you shoulda, coulda, woulda. You know what I'm saying? But why I do like it is that Spirit is giving me the energy. You're about to come out of this. Maybe this reading, you needed confirmation. Like, yeah, I need to stop thinking like that, and I need to move forward. Let me get off this tree and use these ideas. I do like this feeling. I do. I really do. These are not the greatest cards coming out together, but I'm getting a great energy off of them. Okay, it's like you did enough of woe is me. It's like you did enough of why am I still here? You know what I mean? Why am I still thinking these thoughts? Why am I still regretting making that decision? Why? And it's almost like you getting out of that. Like, you know what? You're right. Let me look for another house, or let me look for another. It's I don't know what your situation is, but I do like it. It's like you are about to get off of this tree. I love it. Some of you could be dancers too, or former dancers. Can I get 2 more for the collective, please? I don't know why I'm getting elixir, but I feel like that's connected to like some type of medicine you're taking. And I love this. This came out in reverse. This is the 8 of Swords. You know, the 8 of Swords is about you trapping you in your mind, or these thoughts going round and round like a hamster wheel. Like, oh my God. But when it comes out in reverse, that means you are coming out of this energy. I love it. Because you know there's not, what you going to do? What you gonna do? You know what I mean? It's about taking action on it, or leaving the shit alone. You know what I'm saying? So I love it. And getting out of your head and putting your thoughts and your energy and everything in a bucket or in the front of you, and then starting chopping it up and doing something about it. Like, I love it. And I don't know if all of that made sense, but I think it did. All right, I'm gonna end this very soon. What else do you want the collective to know, Spirit? I'm getting the cherry red. I don't know. Anything cherry red nails, cherry red card, cherry red lipstick, something cherry red. I am getting a smile though, so that is really good. Cherry red. Oh, earlier in the meditation. Oh, earlier in the meditation, I got like a couple, that candle. It's a candle of two people, like a woman and a man, and someone's burning it. There's really no advice there. If you are doing that to, I don't know what to tell you in it. It's a ritual you're doing. If there's a ritual you're doing, if you have a lot of your energy behind it and a lot of your intention behind it, it will come true, whatever it is. But all I'm trying to tell you is be careful with this magic. Even if it's as small as candle magic, be careful with this magic, because you don't want to bring in something that you don't want. You know what I'm saying? So just be careful. Understand what you're doing. Six of Cups. This is an ex. I talked about this earlier, coming back into your life or in your life. Great sex, something like that. This could also be about your children. I also had a vision about somebody looking at their children. You know what I mean? It could be someone's birthday. Like your children could be giving you flowers, or you're giving your child. Could be your child's birthday or coming up. And I'm getting the sense of, we always want, us as adults, we always want to give us adults their flowers because they were so great. We got to give the children their flowers too, and tell them how great they are, you know, and how, you know, we got to build these children up, you know, build them up and make them feel very confident in themselves and confident with our parenting, and let them know how much we love them. And, you know, that's what I'm getting off of this card. Like, love your children up and give them their flowers and tell them how much they are affecting your life in a good, positive way. You know what I'm saying? Because kids need to hear that too. What's at the bottom of the deck? Ooh, patience, temperance card, the healing. And I meant to tell you, the star card is also a healing energy card too. So maybe you come next week or even further. You're gonna know that you're in a healing stage. You know what I mean? And maybe you'll be able to receive it better, and maybe things will flow better for you, because it's time for all of us to start healing in some type of way, whether it's from our past, our trauma, our adult trauma, our childhood trauma. It's just time for us to start healing and creating a new version of ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Temperance is about patience. This is also a healing energy card. Spirit is shining their light and their stardust, I don't know, coming. You could be in with an Aquarius too. Spirit is just giving us so much love and energy. I love it, because change is coming. Change is happening for all zodiacs, for everyone. The death card is getting rid of the old and stepping into something new. Whether you like it or not, change is going to happen, but you can make it a smoother ride. You know what I'm saying? By acknowledging the change and by working with the energies, by taking actions, applying for these jobs, communicating, counseling, meditating. There's so much that you can do on your end. Just having a positive mindset is great. The Lover's card, maybe it's time for you to not be chained to somebody. There's no chain here. Ooh, there's no chain here, but in the Devil card, there's a chain. You know what I'm saying? And the Lover's card and the Devil card, they look very much alike. You know what I mean? But maybe it's time for someone to separate, or there's no chain connected. Maybe it's time, and this is not for everyone. Some of you are in blissful relationships, but whoever resonates with this, the Lover's card is about making a choice, you know, in life. You know, not just with your lover, but in life, a huge choice that's going to make you get over this mountain and move forward. It's time for you to stop ducking it. You know what I mean? And just do it, because something is over. The Ten of Swords means something's over, and you got to come to terms with that. Don't be codependent on either a family member, a spouse, a job. Don't be codependent like you have to have it, because there are options and opportunity out there. But some things could be illusions. You got to look real closely at whatever decision this is, and then try to go off of your intuition, your gut instinct. But you got to make a move. You know what I'm saying? I love the Seven of Cups. Sorry, I don't know why that threw me. Seven of Cups. I don't know. It's like they stopped me. They wanted me to go on the Seven of Cups. Just remember, things could be an illusion. Seven of Cups is just about options and opportunity. A lot of things coming your way, but if you're moving too quickly, you will miss something. That's what I'm trying to say. Things could be an illusion. Look at the fine print. Make sure the insurance is right. Make sure everything is right. You know what I mean? You don't have to go for the job with the most money. I'm just throwing out, you know, it don't have to be a situation. But it could be anything. You know what I'm saying? Someone's moving. The Three of Pentacles is about collaboration. Someone could be moving departments, collaborating with new people. This could be building your own house from the ground up. This is new money, new opportunity here. But don't feel like you don't like the people. You don't want to work with the people. Don't feel like you could be in a job now where you feel separate from the people. Like it's working you. But you got to see how you can work the job. Even if it's annoying or whatever, the people, energies. And remember, we're all empaths. We take on these energies. So just work it the best way you can. Okay? All right, y'all. I'm sorry this video's so long. This is the last one I'm going to give you right here because they've said something about the red flags earlier. Spirit, what do you want the collective to know for this moon energy coming up? Thank you. Thank you. Anything else? I'm getting like, I'm getting really good sex, but like not a new position, but like someone was going hard. Like someone was, and in a good way, like it's like you enjoyed it or something. I'm gonna get off of that. I'm gonna just mention it. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So if you want a dating site or if you dating or whatever, and if you've been dating for a while, and you don't have to be on a site, just if you dating period, maybe it's time for you to make that move. And maybe you're not dating. Maybe it's somebody that's right under your nose you like or whatever. I don't know. This says express your love. So it's time for you to express how you feel. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Maybe it's time for y'all to go on a trip. Get away from all of this aggravation. Someone could be a mechanic too. Or knows how to fix cars. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So maybe it's time for you to express your love. Or your likeness. You don't have to love the person. Spirit, anything else for the collective? Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. I'm getting sex off of this. I'm telling you, some of y'all had some really good sex. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I really want to end this video, Spirit. The bottom of the deck says, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. I love it. So some of you are bored with your relationship and you don't know what's happening to it. You feel like it's dwindling or whatever. Keep your faith, okay? But another thing that I just got was the people who are having good sex, things might turn awry or turn, I don't know. They're giving me like, what are they giving me? I don't know. If y'all have great sex one week and then the next week things are like not great, just stay in your faith, communicate. You got to use your throat chakra. Communication is a big key here in this reading. Another thing they're giving me is they're showing me the penis in the vagina, and they're showing me how the energy off of the male they're showing me the energy off of the male into the female. So please understand how this is energy in your body. You gotta know what you're doing. You gotta take precaution, and you just gotta, they're giving me like, you know, when you have sex with somebody, that is like putting their energy in you, and you putting your energy in theirs. So, and you take on their other energies, and who they slept with, and who you slept with. Like, sex is not something to play with. You know what I mean? Now, if you in a committed relationship, then that's not for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know. You know what I'm saying? Just letting you know. Don't be naive, though. Some of you don't. I gotta go. Spirit is just coming. If you need a reading, hit me up at moondanny1976@gmail.com. Leave in the comments emailed. Right, emailed, and my emails have been acting up. Okay, so just please. Thank you, my new subscribers, my new people. Thank you. They are giving me so many messages right now. It's crazy. But maybe I'll come back tonight and do like a part 2. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of messages coming. No promises, though. You know it takes me a long time to come back. I love you guys. Danny Moon. I'm out.